Later tonight at 8:30 p.m, we have farcical misadventures in an English holiday centre with Carry On Camping. But first, here's the Thamesmen.
How are you doing? We can't steal like Bruce Forsyth. Can't do that.
That was a great show generation game, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. But I didn't like it when I grew up. Like what we're talking about, in case you didn't have these shows, we had light variety entertainment programs in the 70s when we grew up in England, and they were, when you grew up, I hated them, but now when I look back, oh my god, they were so kitsch. They were wonderful.
So much nostalgia, wasn't it? But it was also like there was no budget in those days. It still isn't really in England, but it was like so crap. Do you remember the end where they had the conveyor belt?
Yeah.
And they'd have the gifts, and they'd go past, and they had to sit there and go. Now you remember that, and they'd remember all the things, and then
whatever they remembered, they got.
They got, yeah, exactly. And the things was like cuddly toy, always a cuddly toy, and it was just. A walk, and it was just such shit, such crap, with the occasional like kayak thrown in. Maybe,
I know, and back when stereos were so important, they were kept behind glass cabinet doors, and there's a stereo unit, and
music
it was
centres.
I know, and if you were really lucky, then you kind of came down the front, and they would never get the star prize ever.
No,
and it's like, that's unlucky, but you can have your bus fare home. That's it. Anyway, my name's Alex. I'm in San Francisco.
I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles.
And we are the light entertainment kitsch program of reaction channels. You're in safe hands. This is a light variety of music, but it's not that light today because we are doing Neil Finn Week.
Neil Finn Week, and thank you for. Who was it? Roger?
Ross.
From Redfern?
Ross. Don't mess it up now. Ross, I'm so sorry, right? For 3 days we ignored you and thanking someone else. Then we finally got it together, and on the next day, my friend goes and gets your name wrong. Ross from Redfern. And I'm not wibbing you. It's Ross from Redfern.
Roger from Redfern. It's Ross. Sorry, Ross.
Ross.
Okay, I got it. All right. Thank you, Ross.
From
Redfern.
Yeah.
Brilliant track so far. Loving it. Neil Finn. And so now today, we move to the next stage of his career in Crowded House. And so I've heard of Crowded House, and I probably I've heard a couple of Crowded House tracks because they definitely hit the UK Crowded House. So
I think New Zealand's so small, everyone might know Ross, and they might go around and just knock on his door like,
hey, Roger.
Yeah. Hello, Roger. I've heard the name Crowded House, but being into Motorhead, I didn't get into them.
Same.
Now I know it's fueled by Neil Finn, who now discovered from Split Ends, the bad hairdresser company. So I've got a newfound need to listen to them.
Awesome songwriting, just interesting and different and amazing. So we got some notes for this track because this is Crowded House, Something So Strong, and we got a performance from live from 1996. And shall I read the notes?
Yes, you do the notes. I've been doing a lot of reading.
Yeah,
I've been doing well as well.
Yeah, you've done very well actually. You've been practicing. It's good.
Yeah. Big words.
Finn formed Crowded House so he could focus on his own songs following Tim Finn's departure from Split Ends. They produced 4 albums spanning 10 years from 1986. This performance of Something So Strong is from a farewell concert in 96 on the steps of the Sydney Opera House. It's estimated the event attracted 250,000 people. And then Finn resurrected the band in 2006. So this is... someone else wrote about this, the Crowded House on the Sydney Opera House, and they've stopped counting. There were so many people, and it was So anyway, so this is I can't wait to see this.
And then he got the band back together in 2006.
Well, everyone has a final tour and does another. That's that's like encores.
I know.
You always do it.
You got to
do it.
Yeah, I know. All right, well, let's do this. This is actually my first foray into Crowded House ever.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
So
I'm a Crowded House virgin. So, I have to take it easy with me. So, nothing so strong.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
See how good it is.
3.
Are you ready?
Yes. Count me in slowly.
Okay, 3.
Oh, no, that's too creepy. Right, go on then. I'll do the counting. I'll take charge.
You
3,
can count.
2, 1, boom.
Get you some water, don't you worry. I don't think so. Ha. Love can make you weep, can make you run for cover. Roots that spread so deep, bring life to frozen ground. Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong could carry us today. Turning in my sleep, love can leave it cold. Taste of jealousy is like a lust for gold. Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong could carry us today. I've been it's happening to us all. Something so strong could carry us away. Something so strong could carry us today. Something so strong. Something so strong. Something so strong. Something so strong. Oh. Yeah. Something so strong. Something so incredibly huge, incredibly warm, the wonderful, the wild. Something so strong. Something so strong. Something so
Wow.
Thanks a lot.
Ha ha ha. That must have been a hell of a gig.
Yeah.
That was, what a location as well. I mean, Australia does it right when they use Sydney Opera House for things.
He's got such a great voice, hasn't he?
Yeah, now you've sort of keyed into it. It's really distinctive. He's got that really great voice.
Really crystal clear.
Yeah, I like that. It was a bit more middle of the road than the Split Ends ones, which were a bit more sort of soundscapey in some regards.
No, I thought it more mature.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I thought the songwriters more mature. And
Yeah.
you're right, less experimental and kind of more mature. But I like, I just loved it. It was a great little pop tune, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, and exactly. And great crowd reaction, great musicians. Yeah, it was a hell of a way to go out. If that was meant to be a farewell tour, it's got to be, when you're at the height of your powers to sort of say, hey, we're going to pack it in.
I know.
We're out.
And then come back. But,
And then come back.
and then come back a little bit later. And quite rightly so, if you've got a great band like that, you know what I mean? But, what a performance. First time I heard that, great little hook on it, just really well played, just full of energy. And, the more I listen to this guy, the more of a bloody gem he is.
It is astounding, really, isn't it? I mean, I think we're only we've got 1 week, which we're just sort of diving in to start with. There's no way that we can cover. There's going to be people go, you got to do this track, and hopefully we can come back and do some more. So we got a couple more days.
Remember where we came from? We came from really early new wave punk. Then we went into kind of soundscape, and now we're into more mature kind of larger venue rock. I would say
stadium rock,
which is great. I mean, sign of a good artist. You keep moving on. And reinventing. Yeah. You don't keep redoing the same thing, and he seems to have it.
I mean, he is. But again, I love his voice. I think his voice is really good, really a great.
Anyway, if you're in New Zealand, go round to Redfern and knock on Ross's door and say, "Good job, mate! Absolutely fantastic." And then, if you've got any CDs or Crowder House, give it to him because he's obviously a big fan. He'd always appreciate a different copy.
He's probably got them all. I would suggest.
He's going to collect a lot.
If you've got some like memorabilia, I think actually, like a T-shirt from a concert in '76 or something, I think you'd take it off your hands.
Absolutely. If you've got anything like that or a Japanese version of the album, then send it to us and we'll send it on to Ross from Redfern.
Will we?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because he pulled us a whole week together.
I would like to keep that. If someone had a Japanese version of, I'd take it.
No, it's not for you. Anyway, so tomorrow and the next day, we've got 2 more days, and Ross has put double track days in. So these are 2 big ones, bonus tracks. So we're going to be doing 4 videos in 2 days. So join us tomorrow for a bit of an epic one.
Subscribe so you get a reminder, so you don't forget. And we know how many of you subscribe. We know.
Well, actually,
you don't subscribe, so do it now.
12% subscribe, and the rest.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I know. Thank you to the 12% who keep supporting us because
you're mad.
Yeah, because we love reading your comments and everything, and the rest of you guys, go on, hit subscribe because it just gets the music out there. We've got more curator weeks coming up. We've got Weed Week coming up. Songs to celebrate the herbage. We've been talking about, and this is going to be a big one that's been putting together with Rick. We're doing Monterey Pop Festival.
That'll be fun. That'll be real fun. After the Sunbury Music Festival, and that was great. And I'm just editing 1 track from the Big Sur Music Festival of '69, and that was great as well. So
really? Oh yes, yeah.
Don't be giving it away.
But anyway, join us on Ross's curated week. We've got 2 more days, 2 big days with double tracks on each track. So we'll see you tomorrow for the big one.
See you tomorrow. Bye.